2025 may be the year for automation games, with some exciting new arrivals, as well as other games with planned updates in this niche. And today we're going to cover some of the most anticipated ones. And thanks to Steam Next Fest, a good few of these actually have demos available for you to try. But this list isn't going to be exhaustive, and I'm sure a few games will have slipped through the cracks with this one. So if I have missed any, by all means, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. But we're going to jump straight in with Tower Factory. Now, we mentioned Tower Factory last year, and it was released at the end of 2024, but it has been updated regularly with some big plans for the future coming as well. Now, this tower defense game may seem a little odd in the automation genre, but you'll optimize resource production using conveyor systems while defending against waves of monsters until you can find and destroy the enemy's tower. And you can check out the demo for this game for free right now. But this roguelike tower defense twist to the genre isn't the only one. We also have Shape Hero Factory, which was also released in late 2024, but they do have some big updates coming, including a challenge mode, new bosses, and an updated research tree. Now, in this game, you'll have to use your automation know-how to mass produce heroes to survive waves of enemies. It's an intriguing game with its own charming art style and also with a free demo. Definitely worth checking out. Earlier this month, a new factory game launched, which takes on its own factory game twist. This is Microtopia. It's an insect robot colony game where you produce huge factories as a hive mind. You'll be able to automate and optimize your factories to produce goods and feed your queen to allow you to grow and expand your colony. And if insect colonies aren't your thing, there's still plenty coming, and one of the big names in the automation genre is Shapes 2. Though this was released in August last year, they have plenty of updates planned for 2025 and beyond. Now, Shapes 2 takes on multi-level factories with a top-down view where you can extract colors and shapes from asteroids and then tackle complicated shapes by splitting and merging and stacking pieces together in an endless, peaceful playthrough. It's the perfect factory game if you're looking to relax. Oddsbox was also released April last year, but has some big plans for this year ahead. With its roadmap for spring, including a new biome, base defense, automation challenges, and the completion of its main story. And that's not all, they are also working on a console release and continued support after. But what about the game itself? Oddsparks blends automation and real-time strategy together in a strange fantasy world where you unlock a mysterious power that allows you to create sparks. Now, these little creatures help you automate workshops to produce a variety of items and even turn your sparks into soldiers to help you in your adventures throughout the world. Dawn Apart is also another game that we've mentioned a few times. It is currently in full swing with a closed alpha on the go, and this space, colony, and factory sim features a world that is fully destructible. You're going to be mining resources, automating and arming your facilities to defend your settlers. That being said, the team have recently announced that they have a Kickstarter on the go to raise funds for the game to reach their true vision for it. And they're looking to raise £16,000 to support that dream. But do not worry, rest assured they have already secured funding privately to fully develop the game, even if they don't reach their stretch goals. Rise of Industry 2 is the sequel to Rise of Industry, where we set up intricate production lines to help grow a business empire. And once again, in Rise of Industry 2, we'll be doing the same, building a company from scratch and navigating the industrial landscape of a 1980s USA. Once again, you'll be tasked with optimizing production chains as well as acquiring new technologies to expand your business network. The sequel also features a brand new look and has a demo available right now for Steamfest, so why not check it out? The top-down factory automation niche may feel quite saturated given all the games that we're going through, but there's one that pulls on the childhood strings of my heart, and that is Block Factory, which also has a demo available and is expected in 2025. Block Factory sees you building 3D figurines block by block, each piece reminiscent of Lego. You'll be able to bring to life your childhood dreams, shaping your models whilst designing and optimizing your factories with multiple levels to play. This is one to wishlist today. Now, a surprising game that crept into my inbox today is Outworld Station. As with the previous games, it does feature a demo currently and is planned for April 2025. This game sees you become a station commander where you are tasked with exploiting alien systems, building a space station, harvesting the resources, and with those resources constructing starships. You'll be able to unlock new technologies and advanced ship manufacturing to take on a hostile universe. Taking a break from the top-down automation games now, we return to the Terraria-like world of AutoForge. Released last year, this has a special delivery update on the way, taking the game from strength to strength with your little mechanical golem harvesting and automating production chains to upgrade itself. After all, you'll need the best technology possible to protect yourself from all the invasions. Taking a change of pace, we'll be returning to the stars in Spacecraft. This game is planned for an early access release later this year. I recently covered a video on this and I'll put a link to that in the description below. But after Earth has been taken over by a hostile alien force, we escape to the other side of the universe where we have to rebuild together. You'll be able to explore a whole universe, harvesting planets of their resources and then designing and building ships to help aid you in interplanetary logistics. It's a multiplayer game that I'm very excited to hear more about, and you can expect me to keep you up to date of its development as we near its early access launch. Now, one of the biggest names in the space game sphere is Star Citizen, and last year they announced base building with the hope of releasing its first rendition this year. Alongside its base building, they seem to have some complex manufacturing systems in place, allowing you to create large industrial complexes to harvest resources from the planets you're on and produce everything from weapons to ships. Now, Star Citizen has been in development for over 10 years, and the team has made some incredible progress in that time, but I remain skeptical of the base building release date, and even then, expect a longer wait before it reaches 1.0. But when that day comes, it'll definitely be worth the wait. On a slightly smaller scale, we have Star Rupture. This game has an early access release planned in autumn 2025, and the game looks promising. You'll be balancing your time between exploring a strange world as well as defending your factory against bugs reminiscent of Starship Troopers. This could be the perfect blend of Satisfactory's first-person perspective meeting Factorio's wave defense, and it'll be one I hope to play with friends for its launch. And speaking of Satisfactory, after its 1.0 release last year, we've been treated by news of a considerable update in 2025, with 1.1 bringing a handful of new additions. On top of that, the team are hard at work porting the game to console, with its release planned towards the end of 2025, and if that wasn't enough, they're also hard at work on an expansion to the game that many of us fans are waiting to hear more about, but that will no doubt come no earlier than 2026. If, however, you're more of a Hydroneer fan, this next one is probably for you. Orbound has received mostly positive reviews since its release in October last year, and they have major improvements planned for 2025. This game features a voxel world and partners that with factory automation. As a dwarf, you are tasked with locating the elusive Emberstone, and you'll use your knowledge to mine, craft, and automate your way to it. And if you are interested, why not check out their demo now. Another similar factory game is Automate It. In this, you'll be tasked with overcoming puzzles, designing and building factories in a similar art style to that of Hydroneeresque, and there is a demo currently available, so check it out before it's released later this year. And finally, we arrive at Farm Folks. This farming sim features a whole world to explore, where you'll be farming resources and setting up production chains whilst you fight phantoms to keep your facility running. A fun approach to the genre, and one that I'm excited to try out myself. And with it coming soon, we can only hope that it'll be showing itself later this year. If not, I'll be waiting. But guys, I hope you found this breakdown useful. Make sure to share it with your automation friends, and I'll see you next time. Special thanks, as always, goes to all of our incredible supporters on Patreon, most notably our Lunar Eclipse patrons, Firefless, The Calamity, Ben, Star, and Seeker Kala, as well as our Blood Moon, which today is Jenny. Until next time, as always, ciao for now.